Good morning, students. Today we will discuss activity 3.9 and some reactions that what happens when metals are burnt in air. First, we know that we have already discussed that what happens when magnesium ribbon burns in the presence of oxygen, magnesium oxide is formed. Okay. Activity 3.9 says that hold any of the samples, different samples it has taken that they are of matters, that is sodium, magnesium, aluminium, copper, etc. Some metals are asked to taken, and what is the next? You will burn that over the flame. You will hold these metals with the help of pair of tongs, and you will repeat the same this activity, burning of different metals. Okay, different metals. Then you will collect the product of that. Okay, then what you will observe first, different metals, they will have specific color of flame. For example, sodium having yellow flame, magnesium having white flame, aluminium having silver white flame, copper having blue colored flame. Okay, so these are the different colored flames will be there. Then which metals burn easily? Those metals which are highly reactive, they will be burned easily. For example, high reactive metals, sodium is more reactive as compared to lithium. Okay, potassium is also highly reactive uh, than beryllium, than magnesium. It means some there is a trend. Okay, and that trend we will discuss later on. Now, what happens when metal reacts with oxygen? It means burning. Metal, when burns in the presence of oxygen, metal when burns in the presence of oxygen, metal oxide is formed. Okay, metal oxide is formed. Now, metal oxide of different metals are given here. What happens when copper is heated in air? Okay, it will combine with oxygen and copper 2 oxide is formed. What is the meaning of 2 oxide? Because the oxidation number of copper is 2 here. It is copper oxide. It is having valency 2, valency 2. So it will go here, it will go here. So we can write it as copper oxide. And to balance, we are writing here 2. 2 copper reacts with oxygen, that reacts with oxygen, and copper oxide is formed. Similarly, aluminium forms aluminium oxide. How we will write aluminium oxide? This is aluminium, this is oxygen, its valency 3, its valency 2. So how you can write it as Al, it will go here, it will go here, Al2O3. And to balance it is 4 aluminium atoms reacts with 3 molecules of oxygen to give aluminium oxide, 2 molecules of aluminium oxide. Okay, now see, to know about the acidic or the basic character of oxides. The oxides of metal are basic in nature. It means when you will test the oxide solution of metal, okay, with the help of blue litmus paper, okay, the color of that blue litmus paper will change to red. Here they are called acidic oxides. Oxides of metal are acidic in nature. Oxides of oxides of non-metals are basic in nature. Basic in nature means uh, they will turn the red litmus paper to blue color. Now there are some oxides which are known as amphoteric oxides. This is important one. Amphoteric oxides. What is the meaning of amphoteric oxides? It means the oxides of these elements, okay, they show both acidic as well as basic character. It means such metal oxides which react with both acids as well as bases to produce salts, okay, and water, they are called amphoteric oxides. These are called amphoteric oxides. For example, aluminium. Aluminium is given here. When aluminium oxide reacts with hydrochloric acid, okay, aluminium chloride is formed and water is formed. Clear? In this case, this is acid, so it will act as base. In second case, aluminium oxide, it reacts with sodium hydroxide, which is strong base, okay. There is formation of sodium aluminate. It is NaAlO2. Sodium aluminate is formed, okay. Now see, this is base. In this case, this aluminium oxide, that is metal oxide, oxide of aluminium, it will act as acid in this case. It means it will act acid in this case, okay, and in first case it will act as base. So the aluminium oxide, it acting as acid in one case and base in other case, okay. So it is known as amphoteric oxide. Next is most metal oxides are insoluble in water. Most metal oxide are insoluble in water, but some of these can be dissolved in water to form alkalis. Alkalis are generally base. For example, sodium hydroxide. This is the oxide of sodium. Sodium oxide. When it reacts with water, sodium hydroxide is formed. When potassium oxide reacts with water, potassium hydroxide is formed. So it was all about today. Thank you and have a nice day.